I'm going to be completely honest with you now. I'm
Do.
not feeling great.
Oh,
I'm,
okay.
I'm feeling a bit demotivated today, a little
Okay.
bit
Why is
flat.
that?
And I know it was a little bit teary. I was watching some stuff. Somebody had posted pictures that the New York Times had taken of all places across the world where there are no people, where there are usually lots of people. And it made me feel really, really sad because I love people so much. And I think I'm realizing that, the world is actually, I know people do horrid stuff, but actually on the whole, people do amazing stuff.
Yes.
And without people, this planet just isn't, it's just not the same.
No. I was listening to Chris Evans this morning on Virgin Radio, and I know it's not everybody's taste, but I kind of got back into it again because I don't know. I just
Quite like him. Yeah, he's good. Yeah.
But there's a guy on there today saying, maybe this is going to change the way people work. And people realise that they don't need to commute into an office anymore, and then it can all be done from home. And notwithstanding this virus and things, there were certainly amongst my clients, the bulk of which are law firms, are moved to hot desking and much more working from home. But I would say that I think people are going to find themselves being quite lonely quite quickly. There are an awful, the percentage of people who now live on their own is never higher. And, maybe day one and day two, working from home and connecting people with FaceTime or Zoom is going to be great. But I don't think it's going to be very, very long before people miss people. And I disagree with this guy. I think what's going to happen, and we don't know for sure, I think what's going to happen is people are going to realise just how much they need the company of other human beings. Because we are social creatures. It's not as though there was a time we lived in isolation. Far from it. We lived in very small communities, but tight-knit communities. And for a lot of people, work is their community. People that they chat with and share gossip with, and did you watch the match, or did you do this, or have you seen Game of Thrones, or did you see MasterChef last night? And you can do that through a screen, but it's not the same.
Not the same
with people.
It's not. No, I totally agree. And I sometimes when I work with clients, I refer to Maslow's hierarchy of need, where you've got your basic necessities, and sort of, I think it's the third quadrant, the section of the triangle is about community and social and friendship. And actually work gives you that. And without that, then there's a big piece of us human beingness missing.
Yes.
And you're right, we need that community, we need that togetherness. And I think that's what I felt sad about today, is that, we can do this over Zoom, but I'm not going to be able to give you a hug.
No,
that makes me really sad. And I think you're right. I think when we come back out the other side of this, I think people are going to appreciate other people much, much more, and appreciate that connection and that sharing and that community, and appreciate that that's what work gives them.
Yes.
And the salary is nice, obviously, because we need it to live, but actually it's the community and purpose that works gives us.
Which up until this point we'd taken for granted.
Yeah, we had taken for granted.
But I think the novelty of working at home soon wears off. I had a client yesterday saying that one of the things that she's missing is travelling.
Yeah.
Now, I travel extensively worldwide, but principally within the UK. And, there are many times that I'm, oh God, if I go through another airport again, or if I go through another train station. But actually, getting away, and I don't care whether it's in a car or on a bus or in a train and an airplane, but going to see other places, that's another thing. I suspect when this is all over, people are going to be booking flights all over the flipping planet, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
just get me out of here. I want to go somewhere different and experience different things. Yes, it's a very interesting phenomenon, isn't it? But I would say, Beck, you know, we all get those days, and I particularly say this to self-employed people. Self-employed people, you know, I speak to you now. We are a self-motivated bunch.
Yeah,
Lots of people say to me, I don't know how you could be self-employed because I don't know how you manage to motivate yourself. But the self-employed people, we do manage to motivate ourselves, but we do get flat days. We do get days when we cannot be bothered. And instead of trying to fight that, I would just go with it and go, do you know what? I can't be bothered today. The mind's not in the right place. Well, you're probably not going to produce your best work. So turn the flipping computer off and go and do something different. And the motivation does return. I mean, it just does, but just accept you're going to get those down days. So I would say to you is turn off your computer after this and go and just do whatever you want to do.
Brilliant. I'm going to go and get some lunch, and then I may go in the garden actually and do some weeding.
Spring is upon us.
It is. Marvellous. Right. Thanks for that, Nick.
Okay.
Take care. I'll see you tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Cheers, Beck. Bye.
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 Oh.